Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 9 French medium tank, the AMX 30 again. Did a replay on this the other day where I did about 4,600 damage and failed to get a mastery badge. Let's see if I do any better in this game. Where I'm platooning with two of the best, the old RatPack Platoon, John 5554 and Tugboat. Tugboat's persisting with his French artillery. And John's getting around in his little Chinese light tank, the WZ132. This is a pretty quick game, but it's a game worth showing because we all dish out a good amount of damage, have a good game, and I think I get close to getting a top gun. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, John and myself are going down to where the mediums normally go. Looks like we don't have a great amount of support. I try to clutch fire on that bulldog. I didn't think that was going to go in, but it's worth having a go. I'm really starting to enjoy this tank now. I've got the top gun on it now, and I've got everything's fully upgraded. So it was a bit painful before it was fully uploaded, but now I'm really starting to enjoy it. Now it looks like we're up against a bulldog and AMX. They've got the 430 there. There's quite a few enemy tanks on this side, and as yet, I haven't landed a shot, but that'll change. Reduce that 1390 down to a one-hit kill for anyone. John's poking out. I'm talking to John on TeamSpeak and making sure we're covering each other and looking after each other. John has taken a hit, so he's got to be a little bit careful in that little Chinese light. And we're focusing on that 430. Which is probably one of the more dangerous tanks on this side. It's Tier 9. It's the rear turreted Russian medium tank. Now at this stage of the game, John and I are just basically chipping away at these enemy tanks. T-43 just took me for 188 damage, but I'm not really worried about him. He's only a Tier 7, and we've got some Tier 9 tanks to contend with here. That T-54E1, the American autoloader, is a worry of a tank. I know when I had it, I had some really good games in it and I really enjoyed it, but unfortunately it looks like he's focusing on John there, and I probably should have moved forward there, but I get revenge from my old mate John. And now that object 432 is coming around, and here he moves into a very handy position for me. Get 2 kills in 2 shots, which is always pretty groovy. Now there's just the T-43 and the AMX 1390, who's another one-shot kill, so 3 kills in 3 shots, which I'm pretty happy about. And this T-43 at Tier 7 is going to struggle to do much damage to me, especially when I'm hull down and I'm only showing my turret where I am now. And it's pretty hard for me to bounce him, even though I think I just did bounce him. But anyway, my gun's a lot stronger than his, and even if we are exchanging shots, he's not going to do much. So I zoom in for the kill, and Tugboat kills him for me. Thanks, Tugboat. Tugboat's pretty good at stealing kills. And we've cleared this section, comfortably winning 9-5. So now it's just a case of making the most of the game, trying to get as much damage in as I can, and consolidating the win, I guess. Tuggy's a little bit worried about that Centurion who's coming back towards him. Take a shot from the LTTB, which is only a little shot. Put some more damage in, and Tuggy ends up killing the Centurion as well. So that's 2 kills that Tugboat's kindly stolen off me. Bear that in mind when you see the end game result. So now I'm just climbing up the hill and having a look and see who's left in this little town up here. There's only 3 tanks left. The SU Tier 9 tank destroyer, who's probably a bit of a danger. The little LTTB, who's coming around behind me, and their artillery. So I tracked him by nudging. Got hit by my T-25 too, my teammate. He apologises in the chat. No hard feelings. It's just one of those things. I was running around like a chicken with no head. Their artillery's just fired, unless that was Tugboat trying to kill me. I don't know. Now I'm moving up towards his SU. He's a one-shot kill for pretty much anyone, but I might as well try and get him. It looks like he's looking towards our Waffenträger or T28. Bang, get rid of him. And I'm on a top gun. I've got 5 kills. Could have been 7 if Tugboat hadn't have stolen those other kills. When I have a look, there's that Comet's going for their artillery. I don't have a shot here, so I relocate, and I'm thinking I might have a chance of getting this bloke if I just move over here. That Comet's probably going to take a few shots, and who kills it? Tugboat kills it, takes away my top gun. But in a really quick game, less than 5 minutes, I picked up a mastery badge in this game. So even though Tugboat stole 3 of my kills, I still damaged 8 of their tanks, picked up the mastery badge, high caliber, a few of the minor medals, and for my double I got close to 4,000 experience for the game. All in all, it was a good game. It was a very quick game to pick up a mastery badge in, but I'll take that result every time, even though I could have had 8 kills. Imagine that. Imagine if I got 8 kills. I would have been off my trolley. You would have seen more than a funny video on YouTube, that's for sure. Moving on to the second page of the battle results. You can see that I got top damage with 4,356 damage. It was about 4,600 in the last game where I got my first class mastery badge, but the ace tanker mastery badge, 4,356 was enough with my 5 kills, 1,333 base experience. Tuggy didn't have a bad game either with 3 stolen kills, 1,247 damage and 600 base experience. John unfortunately died early, but he still chipped away with 800 damage. And as usual, platooning with these two guys, the awesome RatPack Platoon, it's always a good laugh, and we always take the piss out of each other. And even when we steal each other's kills, we all go home laughing at the end of the day. And moving on to the final page of the battle results, I fired 19 shots, 15 of them hit, 14 of them went through for my 4,356 damage. Took 7 hits, only 3 of them penetrated though. I bounced 750 damage, blocked by armour, and the other ones were just little guns shooting at me that went through. But it's not that reliable, the armour. I wouldn't rely on the armour of the AMX 30, the Tier 9 French medium tank, but the turret is quite well rounded and it can pull off some lucky bounces, especially when you hold down and you're poking over a hill like I was at the start of the game with John. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was only a quick game, 5 minutes and a healthy profit. You're always going to make a healthy profit on a game like that. So thanks for watching the RatPack Platoon where Tugboat steals half my kills. In any case, I still walked away with the mastery badge, so I'm still happy. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all next time.